Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below.
There's one more thing I want to add in there, is that for our online store, we have a subscription model. So this is something that I really like. So last summer, I decided to give my wife a 1-year kind of sabbatical. So she built our online store 4 years ago. We started dabbling with it right when Jeff Bezos bought Whole Foods. We paid attention and went, if this guy's buying organic food store, and they're planning on selling food on Amazon, it is time for us to get in the game. And so like the month he bought Whole Foods, we opened an online store just to get our feet wet. So by the time the pandemic hit, my wife already had the whole system basically, and we just scaled it up. Mm. So when she left, I didn't want to do all the individual customized orders. So I found this subscription model. It's like a plugin that we use for our online store. And basically what it is, it's like a CSA, but they pay weekly. They can pause and cancel anytime. And we can too. There's no commitment for either side. And so it's a reoccurring order. So it recharges their card once a week. And then we tell them that your farm bag, what our main one is like, changes weekly based on what's in season. It's like a CSA, but they're not prepaying ahead. So it's very low risk for them. And then say in the middle of the season, if we want to take a break, we're not tied down to, we can't take off because we have CSA. So it's been a good way for us to balance those sales. And it's a significant part of our Shopify, our online store, these weekly subscription bags. And so we can update our online store with inventory 25% below what we think we'll have. And that means come Monday morning, I'll update our subscription bags based on how I know what I know for a fact, what's available. So let's just say kale's running short. That's fine. We'll put collards in the subscription bags this week. So it gives me a lot of flexibility in whatever's left over after our hard sales online. Then I take the rest and I make farm bags with that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's maybe a good option for somebody who was just selling online to absorb some of that surplus like you talked about earlier.
That's right. That's right. And some people may be like, hey, I like the idea of a CSA, but I just don't feel confident to sell 20 weeks out produce, right? This is like my second year, and last year was a sketchy year, and I need those sales, but I don't know if I'm confident enough to promise 50 members 20 weeks worth of food. That's okay. Just get them on reoccurring orders. And when you feel like you need a break, you can pause the whole system, let them know. And then before you unpause it, just, hey, next week we're back on, just letting you know that we're going to start charging your card again next week, and just re-enter the whole system. So it's really easy. And it's an easy thing to sell too, because the client who's unsure about this whole CSA local food thing, they can just try this week by week. Now, I personally like the CSA model, but I'm the only person on our team who likes that. And so there's a lot of moving pieces in us making decisions.
Yeah. Sure.
So this has been a good compromise.
So just to clarify the model here. So the model is customer signs up. Or you can pause at any time. It's X dollars per week. Correct. And each week you create a basket at your discretion to give them X dollars worth of whatever produce you want to put in there.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, I like the idea.
That's right. It's very simple. It's very simple. There's no newsletters for those. There's no keeping up with. CSA can be very difficult to manage. And I know there's apps out there to help you manage it, but they take a big cut of your week. Again, this is something that's been very efficient for our model and our scale.
Is that customer pickup at your farm store?
And our customers like it. Yes, they pick up at that farm. Yep. We also deliver. There's a lot of ways we do that. But that's been really popular and something that we think we want to grow. As every farmer knows, it's very easy to plan and plant for a CSA. If you have 100 members, it's a dream trying to plan for that. Where if you're doing grocery stores or online or a farmer's market, you don't know what they're going to want to buy 3 or 4 months from now. Last year, the craze was broccolini. This year, they don't want that. They want red kale. And so this really blends the CSE model without the commitment for them and for us. Because one thing I do that's a little bit different is when my team, anybody on my team gets tired, or if I think they're about to get burnout, I give them time off. It's not, oh, you can't take time off till 2 weeks till a break. It's, hey, if our team they need a breather, we're shutting it down. And so this gives me that flexibility that I feel is very valuable to our principle, as we're more than just growing food. We're providing for families' livelihood at our farm. And so their personal health and their families' time is really valuable for us. And so this has just been a great balance and compromise and mixing both. So anyway, that's plugged into our online sales. And it's another way to move that excess produce, that extra 25 that's a play.
Yeah.
To no farmer wants to throw away produce. And so we throw away very little. We use and sell everything we can grow.
Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is the go-to source for 100% organic, GMO-free microgreen seeds. Trusted by hundreds of growers for high quality and low prices. If you're growing microgreens, start saving at shop.moderngrower.co.